Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Karisa Azzahra Effendi and today I want to tell you a wonderful story about Little Red Riding Hood. Let's get straight to the story. Once upon a time, there was a lovely little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She had this name because her grandma gave her a little red hood and she wore it every day. One day, her mother said to her, "Little Red Riding Hood, please take this basket of food to your grandmother. I can't take it to her because I feel sick. Please be careful on the way and do not leave the path." "Don't worry, Mom, I'll be careful," replied Little Red Riding Hood to her mother and set out on the way to her grandmother's. Her grandmother lived in a village on the other side of the wood. As Little Red Riding Hood entered the wood, a wolf met her. But she had never seen a wolf before, so she didn't know they were dangerous. "Good day, Little Red Riding Hood. I'm Wolf. Nice to meet you." "Hi, Wolf. Nice to meet you too." "Where are you going, Little Red Riding Hood?" "I'm going to my grandmother's house." "Really? Where does she live?" "She lives on the other side of the wood over there. It's the first house in the village," replied Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf walked next to Little Red Riding Hood and then said, "Little Red Riding Hood, look at those pretty flowers. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?" But actually, the wolf wanted to distract her so that the wolf can go to grandmother's house before her. Little Red Riding Hood looked and saw all the pretty flowers. She ran off the path and started picking a bunch of flowers for her grandmother. Meanwhile, the wolf ran straight to grandmother's house and then knocked on the door. "Knock, knock, knock. Who's there?" "Little Red Riding Hood," said the wolf. "I have some food for you. Please open the door." When grandmother opened the door, the wolf quickly jumped in and pushed grandmother into the closet. "Help! Please let me out!" cried grandmother. "Be quiet and stay in the closet." The wolf locked the closet's door and then put on grandmother's dress, cap, and glasses and got into grandmother's bed. After Little Red Riding Hood had picked a big bunch of flowers, she finally arrived at grandmother's house. She saw the open door and called out, "Good morning!" But there was no answer. She slowly went into the bedroom and saw her grandmother lying in bed, looking very strange. "Oh, grandmother," she said, "what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with, my child," was the reply. "Grandmother, what a big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with, my dear," said the wolf. "But, grandmother, what large hands you have!" "All the better to hug you with, my child." "But, grandmother, what a terrible big mouth you have!" "All the better to eat you with." The wolf jumped out of the bed and wanted to eat Little Red Riding Hood. Just then, a hunter was passing the house. He heard Little Red Riding Hood's cry and went into the house. "Go away, wolf," said the hunter. He pulled out his bow and shot the wolf, The wolf was scared and ran away, and Little Red Riding Hood helped her grandmother and lived happily ever after. The, and the end of the story. The message that can be learned from this story is children, especially young girls, should be more careful with strangers. That's all the story from Little Red Riding Hood. Thank you for your nice attention. See you later and bye bye.